Hi everybody, thank you for joining me today. I hope you're well. If you've been here before, then welcome back and thank you for coming back. If you haven't been here before, welcome. I'm Naomi and I'm going to be your yoga teacher today. Today we're going to be going through a really gentle relaxation sequence, all of which is going to be laying on our back, and it's going to prepare us for better sleep, to wind down in the evenings, and just help us to take a little time to just bring everything down and find a little bit of calm and a little bit of relaxation. So this is a great one for before bed, or if you've had a really, really stressful day from work and you come in and you just need 10 minutes to yourself, then also it's a great one for that. Whenever you just need something gentle, something soothing and calming, then this is perfect for then. Just make sure, as always, that you are careful of your injuries, remembering that yoga is a physical practice, but it isn't like an exercise class where you have to push through anything. If anything feels uncomfortable, ease off. And if it just doesn't feel right in your body, miss it out completely and join back in when you can. So welcome, and we will make a start. We're going to start laying on our backs. So just making sure that you've got enough space on either side of your mat, because we're going to do some twists later on. I know that perhaps at the minute we're not practicing with as much space as we normally have in a studio, but if you can, just carve out 12 inches either side of the mat is all you need. If you've got more space, even better. And then coming down, laying on your back, and we're going to take the arms alongside the body, palms facing up. Relax the shoulder blades into the mat. Take the feet hip width or mat width apart and allow the feet to fall to the sides. And now just gently close through your eyes and begin to relax onto the mat. Begin to soften with your breath. So we breathe in and out through the nose throughout our practice. And that helps us calm, it helps us relax. And we just breathe and soften into the body as we settle in. And chances are, if you've picked this sequence, the mind is running and racing. Maybe the heart rate is elevated. And everything in the body is going full whack. So lying here still is going to feel tricky. So just come to your breath. Come to the breath through the nose, the inhale, the exhale. And just focus on it. There's no need to change or alter it. Just breathe. And as you begin to find that rhythm of your breath, you might feel that the muscles across the abdomen release. Maybe the muscles of the jaw begin to soften. Maybe even the muscles across the chest and the shoulders. And soon perhaps you feel the body is soft on the floor, feeling nice and relaxed and soft and heavy into the earth. And this is where we begin. This is where we begin to find our relaxation, where we begin to find our calm as we move through some gentle patterns of exercise and movement today. We're going to begin with some gentle head rolls, so just tucking the chin, making sure the back of the neck is long to begin. And as you exhale, release the right ear to the right side of the mat. And inhale back to center. Exhale, one smooth motion, roll left ear to the left side. Inhale all the way up, exhale to the right. We're going to do this 3 more times. You can go at your own rhythm if you like. Just rolling side to side, finding that smooth motion from one side to the other as you breathe. Exhaling, releasing ear to mat. Inhaling to center, exhaling ear to mat. Really nice. Last cycle. Keep the eyes closed. You can keep the eyes closed for the whole of today's class if you wish. Release the ear down and then bring it back to center. As you exhale, try to soften the shoulder blades further to the mat, and then we're going to bend those knees. Take the soles of the feet to the mat, hip width apart. You may find that as you bend the knees, you get a quite big arch in the back. If you want to alter that, you just tuck the pelvis, and just so you lift and tuck and just bring more of the spine to the mat. Take the arms, perhaps palms facing down, outside of the body, about 45 degrees, as we begin to transition into some gentle wipers of the knees. So release the knees to the side. As you exhale, they come down towards the left. As you inhale, they come to center. As you exhale, they come down, and we're gently mobilizing. We're not forcing the body into a twist. We've got a twist later. So for now, we're just gently moving into the hips and the knees. We're taking that pace slow and steady. As we begin to move slowly in the body, we encourage the mind to become present with our movement. So close your eyes if you can and feel your movement as you lower the knees down to 45 degrees. You inhale, they come to center. You exhale, they lower to the other side. If you're really struggling, you can open your eyes and you can just gently, in the bottom of your vision, perhaps see that rainbow that you're tracing with the knees. And just watch it. Smoothly watch the knees wipering side to side. And then when you're ready, inhale, come back to center. And we're going to keep the left foot on the mat here. We're going to extend right foot to the sky. And you can take a bend in the knee if you wish. We're going to clasp the hands behind the right thigh. And either you stay here with the knee bent if that feels good, or if you want, you can begin to extend the heel closer to the sky, straighten through that leg. Close the eyes and make sure the collarbones are soft, so the front of the chest is soft. Releasing into the body. Softening down. Just releasing, letting go. Heel to the sky, shoulders relaxed. And then bend the knee, take the outside of the right foot to the left thigh. Connect palm to thigh and other palm to other thigh. So we've got right hand on right thigh, left hand on left thigh. Close the eyes. Remember to flex that right foot so it's active. Sometimes in our full yoga poses and our full yoga practices, we take this pose a bit deeper, but today we're going to keep it here. So resist the urge to deepen it and just breathe. The right knee heads away, the hips are nice and level, the collarbones are broad, the jaw is relaxed. Breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. So here we're opening into the hip, we're externally rotating the hip. And that's going to release any tension. If you've been sitting at a desk or if you've been driving today, that's going to release some of that tension. And if we release our tension in our hips, this can release excess stored emotion. It can release physical tension, mental tension. And that's going to help us sleep a little better tonight. Release that leg. Bring right sole of the foot to the mat. Lift left leg to the sky. Heel comes up. And we're going to take that clasp behind the thigh, just below the knee. So you're not directly behind the knee. We don't want to put pressure to the knee joint. We're just behind the thigh. Heel towards the sky. Maybe you bend that knee a little if you need. Or if you've got that flexibility, you can stretch the leg a little bit more by lengthening through the knee joint. Close the eyes and breathe with me. Soften and relax and let go. And just feel that gentle release through the back of the leg. And we're flexing a little bit through that foot, so the toes draw down just so you feel a bit of an increased stretch. Not so much that it's uncomfortable or feels like hard work. Remembering we're winding down in this sequence today. When you're ready, release the grip. Take outside of left foot to right thigh. Flex the foot. So by flexing the foot, we just make it active to protect the knee. And then we take the hands to the thighs. We soften the shoulders. And we release into our hip opening pose. So often hip opening poses can be quite intense. They can be quite deep. But tonight we are looking for softness, for gentle, for little movements. So it's just an entry-level hip opening pose, this. To give us some mobility, some flexibility, but not to get us too energized, too active. Really nice. When you're ready, draw the knees into the chest, hug the knees in, keep the shoulders on the mat and just rock gently side to side. Release into the back and into the spine. Hopefully by now you're beginning to feel a lot more relaxed. We're going to come into a spinal twist now. So we're going to take the arms outside of the shoulders. So hands shoulder height, palms pressing down. If you haven't got the space, then you can bend the elbows and you can take the elbows to 90 degrees. That's an option if you want. Preferably hands to mat, but if you need to bend the elbows, then go ahead. We're going to pop the tiptoes to the mat. Lift the hips up, take the hips to the left side of the mat. Draw the knees back in and exhale, release the knees to the right hand side. And just gaze down, and you want the knees to be in line with the navel or higher, so in line with the belly button or higher. This protects the lower back. And then we're going to gaze over our left arm, if that feels comfortable. And as we exhale, try to connect left shoulder to the earth. It's more important here that we get our left shoulder to the mat than it is when we get the knees to the mat. If the knees don't come to the mat, maybe grab a cushion or a block and place them in the gap between the floor and the outside of the right knee. As you exhale, release all of your muscles, even the inner thighs. Often in our twists, the inner thighs hold on. Just let them go. Let them release. And as you exhale and close the eyes, imagine all of your tension, all of your worry. Imagine it sliding away. Anything you need can come back tomorrow. But we don't need anything else now. We need a good night's sleep, a good relaxation to help us tackle the next day well. And so here we soften, here we lay. And we feel everything slide away. Inhale, squeeze the belly, lift one knee at a time back to center. Touch the toes to the mat, lift the hips, take the hips to the right edge of the mat. Draw the knees in and exhale, twist to the left hand side. So the knees come in line with the belly button or higher. And if you gaze down your body, you'll see that your spine is still in a straight line. That top hip is roughly in line with the sternum, so the middle of the ribs. And then we're going to gaze over the right hand. Close the eyes and release your body. Feel the right shoulder sinking to the mat. Feel yourself just softly releasing. Feel every muscle of your body soften. The jaw, the shoulders, the inner thighs. Feel it all just melt. The body is soft and the mind begins to slow. Your breath is easy and relaxed. And now the whole of your body is physically relaxed. And the mind is relaxing too. Inhale, creep your way back to center, one knee at a time. And we're going to lengthen both legs away from us. And we're going to finish as we started. We're going to take a brief full body stretch. Nothing too stretchy, nothing too active. Just reach the arms above the head, the toes away. And point the toes, reach the hands, and then just release it back. Arms come alongside the body, palms facing up. Feet come hip width or mat width apart, and we close our eyes. We gently tuck our chin and we walk those shoulder blades closer together. And just lay and just be. And find complete softness through your jaw and through your face. Allow every muscle, every fiber, every breath to be effortless and soft and relaxed. And we'll lay here together for a few cycles of breath, feeling the whole of the body relaxed. Maybe you're on your mat, maybe you're in your bed, And just feel a weightlessness come over the body. Feel a softness spread internally and externally until you are just being, not doing, just being. We'll lay here together for a moment, embracing the calm and the quiet of the body and the mind. And we're just going to ever so slowly bend the knees. Take one foot, so the left foot to the mat, the right leg can stay long. We're going to gently just roll onto our right hand side. Release the right arm under the side of the head and just soften here. Take a moment to pause. We've spent a long time laying down, so we're just letting the blood flow, wake up. Allowing the body just to super gently switch back to a slightly faster rhythm. But we want to keep our relaxation. So not rushing into anything, not taking fast movements, still keeping the eyes closed. When you're ready, wiggle your way up to seated. Just take it nice and slow. Continue to breathe. Keep the eyes closed. Connect your hands to your heart center, so hands come together. Close the eyes if they opened. And pause and breathe. Drop the chin to the chest. Blink open the eyes, allow the light back in, and slowly lift the gaze. Namaste. I hope that's going to help you sleep a little better tonight. Hopefully you feel so relaxed and so calm and so soothed. And I hope that gives you a little ease as you transition into your nighttime routine. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon.